It's your boy, the Memphis Accelerate, back at you with Goat Dueling. Yes, it's time for another Goat video. We're back on the tube. Computer is doing not 100% better, but it's getting it's like 75% better. It's 75% minimum. So we're back at it. I'm just going to take the Goat deck. I'll take it nice and easy today. I'm giving the computer some time to relax before we go full head on into making more decks. So I just fixed up my old Goat deck, and I'm trying to make it a little bit more efficient, a little bit more powerful. We'll see how it goes. We're combining the vampires with a little bit of chaosy things, so we'll see how that works out. We'll see how it works out. I think it'll work. We'll see how it goes. I think it'll work. I think it'll work. I believe in the heart of the cards and all that. So let's go ahead and EDOPro and show us off with some good old Goat duels. Real quick, the deck list, and then we'll get ourselves a rolling. So for our main deck, we have the 1 Blackluster Soldier, a couple copies of Chaos Sorcerer, a couple copies of Vampire Lord, 3 Thunder Dragons, 1 copy of Tribe Infecting Virus, a Blade Knight, a DD Warrior Lady, 2 copies of Don Zalug, 3 copies of Pyramid Turtle, 1 Exiled Force, and 3 Giant Gems. We have 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Delinquent Duo, 2 Metamorphosis, a Pot of Greed, a Lightning Vortex, Graceful Charity, 2 Reinforcement Army, 2 copies of the Nobleman of Crossout, 3 Brain Control, 2 Book of Moon, 1 of the Titular Scapegoat, 1 Snatch Steal, 1 Ring of Destruction, and a Call of the Haunted. The extra deck still doesn't really matter too much. I do have the Restrict because I can metamorphise one of these Scapegoat tokens. And, the level 5s work out. Fiend Skull Dragon, which can negate the effects of flip monsters, which is always good in this format. You have Dark Balther, who can negate spells. Again, good in this format. And then Reaper of Nightmare, who can attack directly and hit your cards in your opponent's hand, which is always rather useful. So any of those will work with Metamorphize plus your Vampire Lord or Thunder Dragon. Either one will work. So with all that being said, let's go into EDOPro and show this deck off, show you how it works, and we'll have ourselves a good old time. Alright, here our first opponent. And we can go first or second. We'll try to go both. We'll see how it goes. A lot of people say GOAT format is always go first, and it probably really is. I just really like the idea of making a going second version to combat that. Okay, Sonic Bird. This is a version of GOAT I have not seen before. Because it's playing something other than just, Annihilation. Alright, what do we have here? Sonic Bird. Okay. Okay, that's not the worst thing. Let's go ahead and start with Reinforcement of the Army. I'm going to go ahead and search out Don Zalug. This guy lets me discard cards in my opponent's hand when he does the battle. So, bit of a waste, but, I'm going to do this. I'm going to steal my opponent's monster, Brain Control, Pre-Errata. It's very nice. I can steal my opponent's monster. If I had a tribute, I could tribute it. But I don't. Instead, I'm just going to do some damage, do lots of damage. Sit with Don Zalug, and we're going to go ahead and discard a random card. I could mill too, but that could also help my... Oh, Zork. Let's see, what does this guy do again? Roll a 6-sided die, destroy all monster controls. If you roll a 1 or 2, destroy 1 monster. Or destroy all monsters you control if you roll a 6. Okay. Well, at least he's doing something interesting. You can't fault the lad for that. So we'll go ahead and give him back his Sonic Bird. That's fine. And let me tell you, I'm so happy to be back playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I have been out for a little bit because computer problems, but computer is not 100% better yet, but it's getting close. It's like 75% better. I got lucky. I really just needed to have the computer cleaned. So that works out. So let's go ahead and Scapegoat. I don't want to take no damage. I won't take no damage if I can help it. Alright. So, the tomato... I'm curious as to what the tomato's for. It could be for summoning out Cyberstein, for all I know. That is a thing some people do. Because Cyberstein into Last Warrior is a rather annoying thing to get around in this format. Not impossible to get around, but annoying. So let's go ahead. Okay, another Reinforcement. Always good to deck thin in GOAT format. Ooh, I could get another Don Zalug, but that's not going to help me. I'm going to get Exiled Force for later. I want to use it now, but I'm going to have it for later. Let's summon out DD Warrior Lady. She is larger than these creatures. And attack into Sonic Bird. Hacha. And no, I'm not going to use DD Warrior Lady. I'm hoping that he'll attack me with the tomato. And I can do it that way. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Ah, Manju. Alrighty. This. Oh, now this guy's after my own heart. Masked Beast. I loved that card when I was young. I made one of my first better decks with that card around as the center. I love the Masked Beast. He's so cool. He's got weird wonky legs and stick. What's not to love? Alright. So we know he doesn't have okay, he does have another copy of Zork. The question is, can he roll a I commend you. I genuinely commend this guy just for attempting that. I really do. Because that was hilarious, and two, not a lot of people play ballsy stuff like that. I really got to make like a burn deck around like Dice Jar in this. Is Dice Jar in this format? I damn well hope it is. It better be. If it ain't, I will be very upset. It will be. Alright, so my opponent Zorked himself. Good for me, bad for him. I'm going to do some damage. And you know what? Out of respect, I will not attack with the second monster. Only this one time. You know, it's not quite giving my opponent mercy, but it is giving him a chance to do anything. Alright, so let's go ahead, keep attacking with all things. I got Metamorphosis. That'll be very useful if I happen to dip into the extra deck. I can go for Thousand Eyes Restrict. I can go for a lot of things. Alrighty, so he'll goat as well. He was saving those goats. I'm gonna attack that goat. I have that goat too, therefore I am the only one allowed to have that goat. And I've already used up all of those. I could summon Exile Force. I'm good. Like I said, I'm good. I don't really need to do much of anything, and doing anything right now would be a bad idea. Fulfillment of the contract! I see. Please don't Zork yourself again. That would be too funny. Okay, you can destroy everything! Oh! What goes around comes around, I suppose. Hey, I gave you a whole... I didn't attack with the one monster. You could at least give me 2 seconds, man. Alright. Bit of a rough thing here, but I have potential to get around this. This is the thing about GOAT format, is you never know what's going to happen. I think I might actually lose this duel. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, I top deck into both my Metamorphoses, and I have no way of bringing out Thunder Dragon right now. Unfortunate, but true. So, I'm pretty much dead here just because, like, if I had drawn into Brain Control, I could have stolen one of these, gone for a Thunder Dragon, and then gone for the extra deck things, or if I'd kept my damn Scapegoats. But, unfortunately, I did not. So, he can keep Zork. You know what? That's fine. He can keep Zork. I'm gonna set a card, and then my turn. So, we lost, but you know what? That was an enjoyable first duel. You know what? You gotta give this guy props for at least trying something different. A lot of people just play, like, the Chaos Warrior stuff. And yes, he did play Chaos stuff, which is, you know, whatever. But he was going for Zork, of all things. You gotta give him credit for that, and I love that. You know, there's not enough, like, fun, not fun, but, like, more casual decks in the GOAT server. There really aren't. So, we lost the first duel, but at least we go up against someone who's trying something different, and something more enjoyable to duel against. So, I commend this guy for that. Good job, Mr. Player. Alright, so let's go ahead into duel numero dos, try to pick ourselves back up, and do more things that this deck likes to do. Alrighty, second opponent, let's go do it again. Let's get into it, you know? I won't get into it. It's time to get into it. Opening hand is... it's okay. It's not great, but it's stuff I can do with. You know, if he just sets things. I got Exiled Force, I got DD Warrior Lady. Starting to think I might have messed my deck up a little bit. Just a smidge. I was trying to make it better. I think Chaos Vampires may not be the... well, actually, no, I've got Chaos Sorcerer, so maybe I'm wrong. You play GOAT only? Nah. Wait, wrong words. Nah. Just Sometimes. Just sometimes. Every once in a while when it takes my fancy. You know, I feel like too much GOAT format is actually bad for you. Because the thing about the GOAT format, well, it's nice and simplified to a degree, and you know, you have, well, like I'll say, you have all these, you have a lot of cool cards you can play. And that's cool and all. You know, actually, I'm gonna go for 8. Or should I go for 4? I'm gonna go for 8. Aha! No, I mean, he does lose the Blackluster Soldier. But he gets a Sangan. I don't know if that's a good trade-off. When this card is destroyed by battle opponent modifies. Okay, this is fine. This will work. Yeah, what was I? Yeah. Too much GOAT, not good, because eventually you just keep playing the same cards over and over again. Unlike that Zark guy, you can have some varied decks, but after a while you play the same. Like, you're always gonna play Shape Snatch. You're always gonna be playing Pot of Greed. You're always gonna be playing the Chaosy Boys because they're just so good in this format. So it's a cool format to play. I just feel like you shouldn't play too much of it. But yeah, you know what else you can do? Lightning Vortex. Alright, I really wish I had a Dark. I'm gonna ditch my Light Monster so I have that set up for later. I mean, he gets a card too. 1500 less attack from your deck. Show to opponent at your hand. I will say, a deck, I do know what other GOAT decks I want to make. You know, I'm not always just going to be playing the Vampire deck. I do want to play, like, I want to make a different kind of Chaosy deck. I do want to play a, I want to play an Exodia deck and see how all that does. Stuff like that. Eventually I'll tire of GOATs, I'm sure. Once I've played through everything in the world. Alright, Torrential. Understandable. I could summon Chaos Sorcerer, but I'm not going to do that. I'll do that later. Alright, so we know he has Cyber Jar. He's got that dang old jiddly graceful charity. Like I said, you always play pretty much the same cards. Alright, what did he discard? Discarded Chaos Sorcerer. That's a tricky one right there. Alright, but luckily for me, I get back my Vampire. Because even blowing him up doesn't really stop him too much. So let's go ahead for the Exiled Force. And I'll go ahead, tribute this dude, pop his set card. Because I don't want the Cyber or Magician of Faith. That's also a card I don't want to go off. That would be annoying too, because then he could reuse his Graceful Charity. Granted, this card's at like 3 in this format, so we might do it again. I don't know. So let's go ahead and hit a spell. I usually hit the spells. I just feel like the spells are the most important thing to hit. Okay, another reasoning doesn't really help me in any sort of way. So we'll set Book of Moon in case he can summon something bigger than me. Ah, Dust Tornado. And he can set a card because that's the effect. Never understood why that was an effect, but it is an effect on that card. What is the benefit of that in this format? Not much. I guess if you had, like, Call the Haunted, yeah, I guess that works too, yep. Alright, so he's gonna bring back Magician of Faith. Ah, Metamorphosis, I see. Alright, well, I too can play that game. Go ahead, steal my stuff. I will steal my stuff back. And if I could draw into another Vampire Lord, I can tribute this. That way I get to keep my Vampire Lord and get rid of his Thousand Eyes. It's a win-win. Alright, ooh, my own Graceful Charity. Very nice. It's always nice when you top deck the Graceful Charity. Let's see here. Okay. This, and... I hope I don't need that Heavy Storm. That would suck so bad. Wait, why did I get rid of the Heavy Storm? I should have... Okay, made a slight mistake. Is not a problem. I can still make it all work. So let's go ahead. No card destruction, no gravity bind for you. I could steal my monster back. I probably should have kept that Heavy Storm. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have kept that real bad. So let's go ahead and Shape Snatch. I keep going with Shape Snatch. It's Snatch Steal. I'm gonna steal his Thousand Eyes and attack with it. So he'll keep getting life points because of this, but in the meantime, you know, it's all good for me. I'm gonna keep my Chaos Sorcerer. Yeah, I probably should have heavy stormed him. Probably should have done that, but it's fine either way, because he's down 2 cards. Yes, he has a set card, but he don't have no gravity bind, don't have no nothing else. Call the Hounded. This only works on face-up cards. So we'll just keep attacking his set monsters until things turn out good. And so now we'll get hit with a Cyber Jar, and that's going to replenish both of our hands. Ooh, Pot of Greed. Okay. So I get... let's see, it's still the battle phase. So I'll go for Don Salug. What does he get? Marauding Cat. He's got a lot of stuff. He gets a lot of things. Tribe Infecting Virus is not good for me. Magician of Faith, definitely not good either. Breaker doesn't do anything, so that's not a problem. And Marauding Captain. Alright. I gotta attack one of these. Okay, we'll get rid of Marauding Captain. That'll work just fine. Let's go ahead and use Thunder Dragon to deck thin. Let's go ahead and... I want to have both of these in the graveyard, if I may. So I'm going to go ahead, that and that. And we'll see. Let's go ahead, Pot o' Greed. And keep deck thinning. Oh, wait, no. But no mana crossout. That's perfect. That will be very helpful. Let's go ahead and get Blade Knight. We'll get Blade Knight, and then I'm going to hit him with a Nobleman of Crossout. No Magician of Faith for you. Ever again. Okay, so this deck is pretty basic stuff. I do like the Abyss Soldier. That's a nice little tech card. And I should be good. Okay, I can normal summon still. Do I want to do that, though? I think I'm just going to pass for now. I don't want to overextend yet. Not just yet. Because he does have the Parshath, though. Yeah, the Parshath's a tricky one. We'll see. You know, he'll get to draw a card, essentially. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to wait till the end phase to use my trap. I can revive my Vampire Lord, beat into this dude. I think we're still good. Because I'm low on life points, but I still have more cards than this guy does. So, end phase, I'll go ahead, call the Haunted. Bring back my Vampiric Lord, because he is a cool dude. Hello. And what do we have? Book of Moon. That's something. It's not what I wanted, but it's something. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and boop. And boop. Chaos Sorcerer. And I'm not going to use the effect, so let's go ahead. Beat into the opponent. So we'll attack into Parshath. Don't need to worry about no Honest in this format, thankfully. That would be a bit broken in this format, Parshath. I cannot imagine why they would allow that to be a thing. So we're pretty set. Let's go ahead and get rid of... Or should I get rid of a monster now? You know, I'm going to hit a trap card. This guy has some trap cards. I'm going to hit a trap card this time. Because I have a plan of what to do against spells. Okay, so no Mirror Force for this dude. So let's go ahead for Metamorphosis. I'm going to turn my level 5 into a different level 5. I'm going to go for Dark Balther the Terrible. This guy can negate normal spells, and any effect of an effect monster this guy destroys by battle gets the negation. So, it's pretty nice. And I will go ahead and end turn. It's all up in the air now. I can negate 2 normal spells. I can negate any 2 normal spells. Okay, I do know he has traps, but I think we're okay, depending on what this is, of course. Brain Control, normally really good, and I can't... Oh, wait, no, I can still do that. Blade Knight. Alright, so we got Blade Knighto. I'm going to go ahead, set. So now this gains attack points, and he negates flip effect monsters. So let's go for Battle Phase. He doesn't have Mirror Force anymore. Let's attack this. And remember, any effect it would... If it was a floater, it would be negated. That's the nice thing about Dark Balther. He's actually surprisingly good. He's actually surprisingly good, and unless that is a trap, we have game. Very, very nice. Alrighty, so we managed to out our opponent. That's pretty good. We had a nice little back and forth. Didn't have to worry about no chaosy nonsense, no nothing. And I got to metamorphize and summon freaking Dark Baldur the Terrible. I don't think anyone's ever summoned this guy normally. But regardless of that, very nice second duel. Let's go for duel numero tre. See if we can get ourselves a nice 2-1 record today. And see if we can find some more interesting decks, because I really like what we're facing today. Alrighty, third and final opponent of the day. Last chance for romance. We'll go second and see what happens. Alrighty, good opening hand for going second. This alone makes it worth it. This alone makes it worth it. Thank you for the free life points, by the way. Yeah, originally I had Upstart, and it is good for this format just for more deck thinning, but I didn't like giving my opponent free stuff. That I won't tolerate. Alrighty, we have a good go. See, this is why I like going second in this format. Most decks are prepared going first. That's why I like to go second. Fusilier. Okay, interesting choice. I'm gonna go for Don Zalug. You know, I'm not even joking. I kind of want to make a Dark Scorpion deck in this format just to dick around with Don Zalug. I'm not gonna say it's the best deck in the world, but it's better in GOAT format than it'll ever be anywhere else. Ooh, Chaos Sorcerer, nice. Very nice. Alright, we're pretty set here. You know, next turn, he can run over me, fine. I've got Brain Control and a Vampire Lord. So, oh no, I'm not gonna have one of those things. I no longer have one of those things, and now I am a sad man. I am a sad man, and it makes me sad. Z-Metal Tank. Okay, that's actually cool. I like that too. See, there are cool things that you can do at GOAT format that in modern day you'd never bother doing. It's just a shame a lot of people just want to play freaking, what do you call it? Just want to play Chaos, man. So, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, take some damage. I have extra life points, so I don't mind too much. And I'm going to go ahead for that zombie. I really should have put a Ryukoki in here. People told me to put Ryukoki, and I completely forgot. I feel like a foolish fool now. Alright, so we'll get rid of the Z-Metal Tank. Get rid of a spell card, please. Too many monsters you could send to the grave that would help you. Things like a light or a dark, well, I guess a dark monster. You already have a dark monster. Thanks to Don Zalug. But, yeah. Just get rid of one of your nice spell cards. Another upstart. Okay, that's one less draw that you get to have, sir. And I'm going to go ahead and set Brain Control to spook him. Make him think I have a trap card. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. So far, I'm not seeing the usual thing, so I'm hoping he doesn't just run a bunch of, you know, Cyber Jaws and things. Although Cyber Jar wouldn't be bad for me right now. I could draw some stuff. That it would. Alright, reinforcement of the army. Very good. Let's get Blade Knight. Because this will negate any flippy shenanigans. Plus, it'll be 2,000, so even if this is Gravekeeper Spy, I'm good. Like I said, Blade Knight's a good boy. So what is this? Aha, it was Cyber Jar. What? Pardon? I thought I negated that. Blade Knight, why did you betray me? If you control no other monster... Oh, right. I'm just dumb. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm dumb. I thought I was being... Well, my Vampire Lord will come back, so I'm not too worried. And I still have a Brain Control, so still not worried. So let's go ahead and get both of these. Go ahead and get both of those boys. And Pot of Greed. Alrighty, and I wish I could summon one of these, but I can't. I'll go ahead and set Brain Control... Or not Brain Control, Book of Moon. Book of Moon, you know, there are battle traps in this form, but I feel Book of Moon is just better overall. For various little reasons. It's not affected by Jinzo, for one thing. Second of all, it's not a trap card. So, no, well, no, Extermination does still work on it, but it's a nice card, okay? Just let me have Book of Moon. Just let me have it. Alright. The Magician of Faith, just get back the Pot of Greed. Why is this card not limited in this format? That's such a weird thing. You'd think at, you know, yeah, this is at 1, but this is at 3. So you can recur this. I don't get it. Whoever made the 2005 ban list, I don't know what you were thinking. You were thinking crazy thoughts. Alrighty. Because, you know, there's things like Metamorphosis is unlimited. Brain Control is unlimited. What else? Cyber Jar is legal. Cyberjar, the pre-errata brain control, that's unlimited. It's nutty. Okay, what did you discard? Bunch of Z-metal tanks. Itchunade. Okay, that's fine. I didn't even have any trap cards. That doesn't hurt too much. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's fine. I'm still good. He cannot OTK me right now. I am guaranteeing you that. He can summon whatever he wants. This has to beat over a monster. Yes. I'm not worried. I am now worried. Okay, I can still out this, I think. Oh, wait. If you summon Last Warrior, you can't do other things. Gatling Dragon. Ooh. Fancy. Very fancy. Let me think about this. That's 2,500 defense, though. Although he only has 100 life points, so I don't even need to worry about anything, do I? Not really. Now I do. Oh! No! I had him. I was this close. Oh. Okay. I gotta give him props for at least going for something unique here. At least we're fighting unique dude. This is reinvigorating me to play more GOAT. It's just seeing not chaosy bullshit, but Gatling Dragon Turbo. I like that. So yeah, we take a loss, and that's unfortunate, but you know what? I enjoyed it. So let's go ahead for the end screen, and we'll talk more about the deck and such. Alrighty, everybody, so there's today's deck. We only got the one win today, which is unfortunate, but you know, we got to face some really interesting deck. Freaking Zark Turbo, Gatling Dragon. This is all stuff I haven't seen in GOAT before. I've been seeing so much of this chaosy nonsense, it's refreshing. It really is, and I wish Blade Knight did better. I could have won that last duel if it wasn't for that one tiny bit of text I didn't bother to read. So yeah, I'll probably come back to this deck after I've attempted to fix it better. I feel like, where's Ryu Koki? There he is. You need to come in this deck somehow. I'm going to figure out how to put this boy in here. Go away, Blade Knight. I don't love you anymore. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching today's deck. If you're an expert on GOATs, please tell me, what have I messed? I think I understand some of the things I'm messing up, and some of the things I have no idea. So I'm gonna keep tinkering this deck, but I'm also gonna make other GOAT decks and other, normal decks as I do. But I'm just happy to be back into Yu-Gi-Oh, back at it in the saddle, and news about future live streams in the description, or not the description, but the comments. Check the comments for that, because I do need to get back into that as well. So, thanks again for watching. Your boy Memphis is signing out for today. Stay happy, stay dueling. I'll see you guys again next time. Take care.